purpose of this video is to show you how to bring media files into your project that you set up for Black History Month in your share drive. So you'll see that I'm saving my items in Share 65, which is my own personal share. And I've got a folder called Black History Month folder. And then I have a sequence called Black History Month project. All right, I'm going to go to File, Import. When I get to import, I need to navigate to wherever I have my media files stored. Hopefully, you have either saved yours on the desktop or in your share drive itself. So I've got them in both places. There are my images, but if you notice, I'll go to the desktop and here are my images as well. So we're going to start from the beginning here so that you all can learn how to do that. I'm going to navigate to my Black History Month video. I just lied to you. I'm going to go to the desktop. I'm going to go to Images for the Storyboard. I'm going to select all of them. So I'll click at the top, I'll hold the Shift key down, and I'll click on the bottom item. That will bring in all of my images along with the music that I've chosen to use for this project. I'm going to import. And ideally, the images will land in your Black History Month project or whatever you have named your particular file. If you want to start with music, you can double click on the music file and you can play it.
One day.
And yesterday in class, I talked about us, with me, starting my video project at around 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So if I go 2.0015, nope, 2.15.00. That will take me to 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Or you could have just scrubbed, to 2:15. And I'm actually going to give myself a little bit of extra room. So I'm going to leave it at 2:14:20, and I'm going to press I for in. And then I'm going to be out at 2:55. And I might not use all of that either, but that's some extra footage or some extra media that I might need. Okay, and I'm just going to go out there. Now you'll see that this audio is shortened. It's the usable space or the usable media that I'm going to have for this project is in orange. I'm going to simply just drag my clip over to the audio timeline. I'm going to leave a little bit of space before the 0 point just in case I want to add a title or a musical fade or whatever else. If you want to edit to the beat, you can simply set markers for each area or each spot or each beat to put your video clips. Sorry about misspeaking there. So I'm going to just play. And I'm going to press M to mark. Okay, I'm going to start over now that I know where the beat is. 2, 3, 4, click. 2, 3, 4, click. 2, 3, 4, click. 2, 3, 4, click. 2, 3, 4. So you get the idea of how to select markers or create markers. Now that I have my markers set, I can make my timeline a little bit bigger so that I can really work within these particular markers. And I can just simply lengthen or shorten my timeline. So I'm going to stretch out my timeline so I have lots of space between each of the markers. I can either scrub backwards or I can press home on the keyboard, and that will take me home. I'm going to go find my first image that I would like to bring into my timeline, and I'm going to use this group of people at the dance. It's a 5-second clip, and you'll notice that there. You can simply drag it into the timeline. I'm going to start it at the beginning of the music, and then I can either use this tool here and shrink it back to the marker, or I can blade it to shorten it up, and I will show you how to do the blading next. So I'm going to find another clip. I think I'm going to go to the segregated white school shot from 1933. I'm going to drop this clip in. And now to show you how to blade, you press the B key on the keyboard, or you select the razor tool or the blade tool, and you drag your playhead over to where you want to cut. And there you cut. And then you can either select the A key on the keyboard or the selection tool. You can click and then delete the extra stuff. If I want to do an effect, I can go to video transitions. If I want to do a fade, I'm sorry. Video transitions, and I can do a cross dissolve. And I can put the cross dissolve at the end of a shot, which I probably will do at the end of the video, but that just gives you an idea of how to make that work. Also, your audio can be expanded, and you can use your pen tool or the letter P, and you can bring your audio up or down manually by just putting in keyframes. So I would not do this with my music, but I want to show you how it works. So you'll see that it rises up, and now it rises, falls down. Now sometimes people like to do this at the end of their song, so they just simply fade it out in a nice, slow, gentle manner. And you can also fade, if you don't want to do it manually, by using the audio transitions. And you can get a crossfade, a constant power, and you can just simply put that at the end of your audio, wherever that's going to land, and it would sound like this. And it sounds like nothing because things haven't loaded. Okay, so I'm going to take you to the end here. Oh, I know why. We have very loud or very quiet audio. And now it fades. So those are some quick tools for cutting, for fading audio, for making video transitions, and for some instructions on how to bring media into your timeline. Always, always save frequently by clicking Apple S on the keyboard, or going up to File and saving. It's super important that you do this on a very, very regular basis. I made the mistake of not doing it often enough in this particular edit. All right, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have questions.